everybody, welcome to Attack of the Show. Here's the only source for all the stuff you care about. I'm Kevin Pereira.
Yes, you are. Very happy to have you here, Mr.
Thank you.
Pereira.
Happy to be here, Miss Olivia Munn.
Well, that's me. It is Wednesday, June 4th, and we are coming to you live from the G4 studios right here in Los Angeles.
On the show today, an office meltdown. And around the net, we're going to show you a guy completely snapping at work. It's not one of our interns. And then we'll examine the video and actually take the case to the Supreme Court of Shenanigans to see if it's real. Plus, in Gadget Prawn, we review an affordable Uberclock gaming PC that actually comes overclocked from the manufacturer, and it's guaranteed against overheating. Or your money back, bitch!
Get your hand out of my shot.
Thumbs up.
Out of my shot. Out of my shot! Also, Anna David hits the streets of New York to offer up some dirty sex advice to strangers. Up today, find out why girls like jerks and how to pursue a crush on your teacher.
Yeah, now we're talking.
On your teacher. Yeah. And then there's tons of new rumors surrounding Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference. Besides the new iPhone, could Steve Jobs be announcing the latest operating system for Mac next week? The Loop will look at all the angles. Can you please not...
I was high-fiving.
But it's making loud noises during my read. And people are like, what was that noise?
Well, they were applauding you because your read was amazing.
Oh.
Seriously. I was like, wow, she said all the words.
All right, well, wait for this one. Time now to run down the top 5 things on the web.
You know what? Read mine. It's just so good.
We're going around the net.
Yeah! What?
Don't clap in my
read.
read. Don't clap in my...
I wasn't clever. High-fiving friends. Hey, single. Our tour of the internet begins at number 5 with a pair of sports clips.
First, we're off to a soccer game that stars a very talented player with a unique way of inbounding the soccer ball.
That's awesome. That had to be on purpose.
I hope it was. I
love that.
Okay, now in our second clip, we are off to a high school playoff game in Stevens County, Georgia, that happened last Saturday.
Yeah, a catcher failed to, well, catch a high pitch.
This is so awesome.
Here's what happened.
Corner, they can get that 2 or 3 inches benefit of the doubt as long as it hits the glove.
That one inside.
Benefit of the doubt as long as it hits the glove.
That one inside.
Tell me that was amazing.
That had to be on purpose, right?
Well, yeah, when you see the catcher move.
He puts his glove and he's like, no, I'm not going to grab that one.
And
In
he
fact, I'm
moved.
going to duck. Take that, D-bag. Start calling.
I love it.
Baseball actually has more subtle ways of telling an ump that you're unhappy, though. You can, kick dirt on his feet or spit in his face. That always works.
Well, of course, sports history is literally crammed with giant D-bags. I mean, there's Hall of Famer Ty Cobb. He once beat up a guy with no hands.
No, he was asking
I mean, how do you even do that? Baseball player Carl Everett doesn't believe in dinosaurs.
What?
He doesn't believe in dinosaurs.
What?
No, and he doesn't believe
Blasphemy.
in dogs or cats either.
These sports players may be jerks, but we actually sort of like the guys in the video today. I mean, at first it was like, oh, what a jerk, threw the soccer ball in his face.
No,
that's
they're
awesome.
amazing.
That takes talent.
So we want to know, who's the bigger hero? The soccer player or the baseball player?
Vote at our website, g4tv.com/AOTS, or text your vote to G4TXT. That's 44898.
It's going to be a hard poll.
I think it's going to be very close.
Great
very
heroes.
close. Do you have a favorite? You don't want to...
I don't want to sway it.
Don't sway it. Don't sway it.
Yeah.
We'll reveal later, though. All right. Today's number 4 item is currently at the top of YouTube. I don't know why. It's an interactive magic trick, and if you think it sounds cooler than I'm making it out to be, you're wrong.
Maybe it's because YouTube put it up there. They rigged it and they put it at the top so that they could show people. So last night, YouTube updated their site to make this video possible. Basically, videos can now have clickable annotations or bubbles that pop up on screen during playback. So essentially, links are now embedded in YouTube videos themselves, and here's how one magician used them for his trick. Well, he looks kind of...
Yeah, Budget David Blaine comes out with his deck of cards and a trick straight out of 1979.
What a creepy smile. Why
it's
smile
really
like that?
creepy. And then they use speech balloons instead of him talking, which maybe that's better.
And that's not even a magic trick. He's just putting it onto glass.
But here he is. Yeah, there you can see the boxes go around the cards. Those are the new dynamic, clickable things that you can sort of add for comments. When you click on a video, it then links to another YouTube video, which pulls up, hey, guess what? Your card's not there.
Yeah.
Look, it's the same. It's like pulling a coin from behind someone's ear, but digital. It's the same lame trick, just using a new technology. It's like, oh, pick a hand. Oh, look what I'm doing with my thumb.
What did you do to your thumb?
Oh, it's the front page of YouTube.
No, because YouTube put it there. Look, okay, fancy new tools are great, but I mean, seriously, do you think people are actually going to use them?
I'm sure that everyone on YouTube is going to start using them, and they're probably
Really?
going to ruin everything. Yeah, okay. All right, I can get down with that.
Nice pop-up.
Oh, come on. Seriously, come on. That AdSense is totally off. Totally off, because that was not a targeted ad. This is going to be worse for YouTube than Rickrolling. And for the record, a Pereira penis needs no pills. Remember that,
Really?
ladies.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, we didn't. But it's okay. You know, it's okay. And
Well, I'm sure it's okay for those who need them. I'm just saying, obviously, strong like bull.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but it's okay because, you know, like if you were strong like bull, you don't have to say something. Like
Nothing's happening. It's
No, exactly. Nothing's happening.
No,
so it's
not
okay.
that nothing's happening there. I'm saying nothing's happening that needs.
Well, why would you have to tell people that nothing?
Because that video led people to believe that.
Yeah. But it's okay.
In at number 3.
It happens.
We're about to blow the minds of Trekkies the world over with an original Star Trek rap from the comedy troupe. Those aren't muskets.
Mm-hmm. The heavens have opened for the Trekkies. It's not every day 2 hot girls wear Star Trek outfits and get all up in each other's business. Strap in or strap on.
Ooh.
Because the USS Enterprise is about to get lucky.
Let me introduce you to my crew, the horny-ass men and women of the USSENT, our prize on a continuing mission to spread them thighs. Is Jordy LaForge with his prying eyes, getting X-ray shots of your Nazi side.
Let me tell you about my boy, his name's Wesley. Gonna be in Starfleet Academy, but tonight he's getting crunk with yours truly. So we bust on down to the forward 10. West knows the bouncer and we get right in. We're knocking back shots of Cardassian gin when up comes the fine-ass Romulan.
Captain Picard loves to get his hard. His bald head will make you sweat, cause he's a French mother with a tasty baguette. But homie don't play, he don't want no snug. Girl, you gotta start dating with the captain's mom. Welcome to the TNG.
Alright, and this is our rap. I'm just saying, that's the fact.
Wait, get the other one.
No.
Come on, you got another one.
No,
You got that other one.
because I actually like the video. I think that was a pretty sweet rap.
But do your
and
rap. Maybe you can
I
get
don't
into the
remember
video.
I don't remember what I was saying.
Get along.
I don't even.
Do your dance though.
Is that a song? Now we can all get along.
Yeah!
I just beamed up in my pants.
You don't have to announce it. You know,
There's
we don't
nothing
think...
wrong with my genitals. Everything's A-okay. All right, everybody knows. There's a lot of dudes applauding there.
I know. There's a lot of ladies in the
Whole lot
audience
of
right now.
guys clapping for my junk just then. Hi, Mom. Sorry, I dropped out of college.
Coming in at number 2, Staying Like Me. We're looking at the new trailer for one of the coolest looking action films in a long time, Wanted. Wanted.
I knew you were going to sing it. I was waiting for it.
I'm not allowed to. We don't have the money to
We
pay
can't
for
afford it. Yes. The new movie has discovered a genius formula that makes failure impossible.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know it?
I would love to.
Okay, you put Morgan Freeman voiceover, right? You had me at Morgan.
Yes.
You put it over images of Angelina Jolie flashing her tattoos
Yes.
while someone gets shot in slow motion.
Yes!
Seriously, where can we buy tickets? Come on.
This is me, Wesley Gibson. Nobody.
Your father died yesterday on the rooftop of the Metropolitan Building. He was one of the greatest assassins who ever lived.
We are a fraternity of assassins, the weapons of fate. This is what's been missing from your life, Wesley. Purpose.
I'm the man. Are we gonna bond now? Would you like to?
Every life hangs by a thread. We are that thread. Take control of your own destiny. Wanted.
Right? Right? And the best part of it all is that Jolie finally looks like she's back to being hot and wanted, which is great because, I mean, touching myself to her voice in Kung Fu Panda was just okay. You know, it's really like nice to see the full package.
Yes, it is. Wanted comes out on June 27th, going head-to-head against Wall-E. So who's more excited, Wanted or Wall-E?
I totally want to see Wall-E. No? Wow.
How we see both? Make it a double matinee.
Oh! Want to go? Yeah, with friends. Coming in at number 1, officially the biggest thing on the internet right now is an office meltdown of epic proportions.
Security camera footage captured some dude officially freaking out. He throws monitors, he smashes cubes, and he wields an axe, all while his coworkers watch helplessly from the sideline.
Put it in the lap! If this were the Olympics of meltdowns, we would actually score this a solid 9,
No,
right?
no, this has to be a 10. 10!
All right, 10 it is. We'll give it a 10. That's fine. But a second angle was released of the video, apparently coming from a cell phone camera, and it adds some very interesting layers. Everybody seems to be speaking some Eastern European language. I mean, we don't know. They all sound the same. It might be Russian. We don't know. Some guy actually gets tasered, though. That's rough. It's just a little too clear.
Yeah, well, we're diagnosing it. I mean, the taser sound was a little too clear. Do you guys think that that's real? I mean, the second angle makes it look much more realistic, but there are some things about it that seem just really wrong. Okay, first of all, why is everyone staying there? You know, wouldn't you just run out?
Oh, I'm sorry, hang on. Actually, are you hearing that? You should touch your ear. We're just getting word. There's breaking news. Let's go over to our news action team. Kevin Pereira here reporting from WAOTS Action News headquarters. We have breaking news in the world of tomfoolery. Now, the authenticity of the Office Meltdown video has come into question, and as we speak, this landmark case is being tried at the Supreme Court of Shenanigans. Let's go to our field reporter, Kevin Pereira, who's on the scene with the latest. Again? Okay. Thanks, Kevin. Kevin Pereira here, and I have breaking news from the highest law in the land, the Supreme Court of Shenanigans. This is a case like we've never seen, folks. Opinions vary, reasonable men disagree, no discernible cause. It's the great Office Meltdown mystery of 2008, and for the last 30 seconds, its authenticity has been debated here at the Supreme Court of Shenanigans. Now, the media has been locked out of the courtroom, but we have exclusive courtroom drawings of the case that underscore this shenanigans controversy. This first sketch depicts the prosecutor dramatically throwing a monitor towards the jury, brilliantly illustrating the fact that monitors need to be unplugged to be thrown. In the video, the snapped coworker never unplugged any monitors, leading the prosecutor to chant, quote, "If the monitors aren't lit, you must acquit." The second sketch shows how Russian women have zero emotion. And now in the video, the women at the office were very believable with their screams, and this would be nearly an impossible stunt for Russian women to pull off, because everybody knows they're unemotional cold beings. This point was a major score for the defense. And as the trial wore on, the court-appointed sketch artist apparently grew bored, so his final drawing is a bit of an enigma. It appears to be a naked, buff fireman riding on top of a majestic unicorn who's wearing a top hat. The fireman is, in fact, quite chiseled and seems to have been lubricated in a smooth coat of baby oil. So the verdict is expected to come in any minute, and we'll be here live at the court steps to bring it to you as it happens. I'm Kevin Pereira reporting from the Supreme Court of Shenanigans. Back to you, Kevin and Olivia.
Thanks, Kevin.
You're welcome.
We'll have the Supreme Court of Shenanigans verdict coming up later in the show, so stick around for that.
Yes, to get your daily viral fix and check out all the viral videos we have to offer, go to g4tv.com/aroundthenet.
And don't forget to catch tonight's 10 o'clock show featuring ATN After Hours with exclusive video. Tonight, we're gawking at... This is my cousin, you guys. It's Hawaiian Tropic model
so much
Michelle
hotter
Zen.
knowing she's your cousin.
We'll dive headfirst into the world of this 23-year-old Buddhist hottie. She's not Buddhist.
Yeah.
Who might just let you rub her belly for good luck if she won't do
puts
that
the
either.
booty in Buddhist, you know what I'm saying? Like to rub that belly.
Please don't talk about my family like that.
I'm just saying, it's hotter that way.
But it just goes to show you guys, I may not like Around the Nets, and I still don't like it with my cousin in it. I don't think
the after hours. You need to be specific about your hate, because you just hated an entire show.
After hours.
Okay, so
after hours.
Go to bed early. I'll stay up for your cousin. Right now, it's time for the only news you need to know. Here's Layla Cayley and the feed headlines.
Thanks, guys. Here's what's coming up in the feed. First, you'll be able to watch some of your favorite CBS shows using Yahoo. Plus, Lindsay Lohan and Paris Hilton get their MySpaces hacked, and their private pictures are splashed all over the web. And the Green Hornet is flying again, and wait till you see who's wearing the costume. It's all coming your way in just a few minutes, but first, back to you guys.
All right, still ahead, Anna David does her civic duty and answers the questions of the unwashed masses in Sex on the Street. Today she's going to help a guy whose girlfriend fantasizes about him being with other women. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Thank you.
Plus, in case the antics of some of the Democrat candidates aren't hilarious enough for you, today in Blog Watch, we're looking at some of the funniest political blogs like things older than McCain.
And then the rumor mill will be churning. We'll go in depth on what Steve Jobs may announce next week. And it might be more than just a new iPhone, actually.
Yeah.
So stick around, folks, if you guys want to find out. And the loop.
Who gets the gamer vote in this year's presidential election? The Morgan Minute starts in 60 seconds.
I always took everything apart as a 372-4052 or visit us on the web.
We know where the candidates stand on everything from immigration to lapel pins, but what do they say about games? Well, John McCain called Grand Theft Auto 4 a sin against God. Next, Hillary Clinton introduced the Family Entertainment Protection Act, citing research linking video game violence to real-life antisocial behavior. The research has since been refuted and the legislation never passed. Finally, instead of shackling the industry with more regulation, Barack Obama instead challenges parents to become involved in their children's lives and monitor the entertainment they enjoy. In other words, take personal responsibility. Now, you know the facts about the top 3 candidates for president. There are a few dozen screwball fringe candidates out there with wackier opinions, but, you know, I only have a minute. I'll make that hat a minute. Bye.
Someone's trying. Hey, everybody, we're live and ready to find out what's going on in the outside world.
That's right. Our tiny window also happens to be all the news you need to know.
In tandem here in Hollywood, Apple.
The Feed with Layla Kaylee.
All right, guys, let's get right to it. If you're looking for your favorite CBS shows, try Yahoo. They're the latest addition to the CBS Audience Network, which includes outlets like YouTube, AOL, and MSN. The Audience Network has free short-form clips from CBS, CSTV, and Showtime, and already reached 90% of the web before Yahoo came on board. But don't expect to see a CBS version of Hulu anytime soon. CBS says that they would rather make their content available in as many places as possible, rather than limiting distribution to one internet outlet. Smart move. Starting this week, G4's parent company Comcast will be testing new methods of managing traffic on its fiber broadband network. Comcast has come under fire recently for purposely filtering and blocking specific P2P protocols like BitTorrent. The new approach doesn't penalize any protocol. It applies to all traffic on the network and finds the specific users gobbling up the most bandwidth. Those few people will be restricted when the network is running slowly. It's better than blanket blocking a protocol, but it's still capping off some users. Just because you've marked something private on the web doesn't actually mean it's private. Paris Hilton and Lindsay Lohan learned that lesson the hard way when someone hacked into their MySpace profiles and made their private pictures public. Now, the hackers took advantage of the new data portability initiatives that many social networks have put into place. Byron Eng, who is famous for finding holes in Facebook security and posting private pictures of Mark Zuckerberg and his girlfriend, says the weak link comes from Yahoo's integration with MySpace. It comes down to this: if you don't want anyone to see it, don't put it on the web, right? A company called Pure Digital is hoping the lightning will strike twice. The small San Francisco-based startup created the Flip Camcorder, a 4-button video camera that retails for only $150 and became widely popular. Gadget reviewers loved it, and it even got the blessings of St. Oprah. Now they're set to launch another video recorder. The new model is called the Flip Video Mino. It's small enough to fit in your pocket and can film up to 60 minutes of video, and even better, there's no need for AA batteries like the original Flip. The Mino comes with a rechargeable battery. And finally, Seth Rogen is ready to take off his pants and don a super tight green outfit to play the Green Hornet in an upcoming feature film. Rogen will write the film and play lead character Britt Reed, the mild-mannered newspaper publisher by day and crime-fighting superhero by night. No word on who will be playing the iconic role of Kato yet, but they've got some pretty big shoes to fill since Bruce Lee played Kato in the 1966 TV series. The Green Hornet will hit theaters on June 25th, 2010, joining the ranks of Captain America and the Avengers, slated to come out that same year. Can't wait for all those. All right, guys, that's it for today, but don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Stay tuned to G4 all day and look for the feed ticker at the bottom of your screen. We'll have all the news you need to know as it happens. I'm Layla Kaylee, and you've just been fed.
Thanks, Layla. Now, we're less than a... Huh? Climbing the wall in the school gymnasium sounds like a lot of fun, but it's what you do when you get to the top that really matters. What happens next? Does he swing off the rafters and slam on his head? Does he do a perfect backflip and land on his feet? Or do his pants fall down, leaving him embarrassed in front of all of his friends? We'll have the answer after the break. Climbing the wall in the school gymnasium sounds like a lot of fun, but it's what you do when you get to the top that really matters. What happens next? Does he swing off the rafters and slam on his head? Does he do a perfect backflip and land on his feet? Or do his pants fall down, leaving him embarrassed in front of all of his friends? Oh, yeah, that's using your head. Walk it off, kid. That'll only hurt for a while. Oh, is that over?
Welcome back. So, New York City didn't invent sex, but they did put it on the streets for everyone to enjoy.
Yes, Gotham City is pitching sex questions, and Anna David is catching them in another titillating installment of Sex on the Street. Come on.
Hey, I'm Anna David, and I'm here in one of the sexiest cities in the world. You know what I think is even sexier? I'll give you a hint. It's in your pants. There's a lot of people out there who need a little bit of help in the Department of Love. So Attack of the Show sent me to the streets of New York to give some hands-on advice. So I'm standing here with Andrew. You got a question, Andrew?
Yeah, I got this physics teacher at my school, and kind of have a situation. It started out that I was just kind of hanging around a little bit late, you know, getting extra help and
Teacher's
stuff
pet?
like that. Yeah, but then I kind of started to feel like there might be something going on, and it even recently kind of ended up that she kind of insinuated something.
Okay, before you go any further, first of all, are you of age? Are you over 18?
Yeah, I'm over 18.
Okay, so, because I was going to say, if anything happened between you, it could be illegal. The fact of the matter is, don't go there. These stories never end well. If you think your teacher actually is sort of like making a pass at you, do yourself and her a favor and ignore it. This is not a recipe for a happy relationship. I think it's a sort of normal rite of passage. We all kind of go through phases where we have a crush on this teacher, a crush on that professor. The smart ones among us just leave it as a crush. We don't act on it. We don't try to make the teacher into our boyfriend or girlfriend. I say you leave it at that. You leave well enough alone. Can you do that?
I can do it. Maybe.
No more staying after class. No more like brown nosing. No more like raising your hand first and being like, can I get extra special study time?
All right.
So my boyfriend recently told me that he fantasizes about me with other women. And I kind of feel hurt by that. I don't like that idea, actually, a lot. I'm very jealous.
Well, I think you should count yourself in the lucky percentage of women whose boyfriends actually share their fantasies with you. I mean, it actually suggests that you guys have a very, like, open and communicative relationship, that he feels comfortable telling you something like that. Now, the thing is, if that's his go-to fantasy and you're dead set against going and like being with another woman and him or whatever it is, don't do it because that's what he likes. But feel like it gives you license to share with him what thoughts lurk behind those green eyes. Like, he's told you his fantasies, so you should feel comfortable sharing whatever fantasies you have with him. I think your relationship is in good shape. I think a lot of men have fantasies that they don't feel comfortable sharing with their girlfriends. You must be a pretty cool girlfriend if he feels like he can tell you that.
I am a pretty cool girlfriend, yeah. It's true.
You know, why do girls always say that they like the nice guy, but then they wind up going for the jerks?
I think it's a combination of a lot of things. People in general sort of have this idea, and I don't know if it's the media, I don't know if it's romantic comedies, I don't know who to blame for this, but that it should be, there just should be so much, like, it should be difficult to get to the point where you're actually together. And relationships are difficult, but that's once you're together, not getting towards that point. I think also, so many women, I've been there myself, suffer from this like delusional belief that like, yes, he's been a jerk to women in the past, but he's gonna change for me. And this crazy notion that we're somehow powerful enough to change the way this guy is. That being said, most women do grow out of that. A mature woman who's really available for a relationship does not like a jerk. Stay sweet. I feel like you're sweet. Are you sweet?
I'm a little sweet.
Yeah, I feel like he's sweet.
A little sweet.
So stay that way. Don't be a jerk. Let the jerks go and get those girls who are unavailable. You're gonna get one who's available. Just doing my bit to help the guys out in New York. I'm Anna David. See you next time I go in your pants.
And for all of you nice guys out there who aren't getting any jerky action, we want you to stay out of the sun this summer and enjoy G4's jam-packed schedule, including Code Monkeys, which of course is G4's animated comedy of 8-bit proportions, which is returning for season 2.
It is the show that New York Times hailed as an arcade game with a potty mouth. I don't know what they said about us. This week's episode will feature special guest Howell Ivy. Code Monkeys Season 2 is on Sunday nights at 10, and it's only on G4. Check out g4tv.com/codemonkeys for info and updates.
And be sure to keep your butts in front of the computer and video chat with Code Monkeys creator Adam De La Pena live
so awesome.
Tomorrow night. One of the nicest guys in the biz.
You guys have to stick around for that. So go to g4tv.com/codemonkeys and click on live chat to go one-on-one with Adam De La Pena tomorrow night at 8:30 Eastern.
That's good.
I know I order Mexican sometimes. 5:30 Pacific, right after an all-new X-Play, so stick around for that.
When we come back, the Supreme Court of Shenanigans will finally reveal their verdict on the authenticity
What about our fans think?
of the coworker meltdown video. Well, find out. Stay tuned.
All right.
If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, word life. If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, word life.
At Comic-Con and the world's biggest gaming conventions. Yeah! We'll be bringing you the outrageous second season of Code Monkeys, plus a Dark Knight behind-the-scenes special, and a world television exclusive, The King of Kong. It's all part of G4's Stay Out of the Sun Summer, all summer long, only on G4.
That's all it says.
Now, during the break, we received news that the Supreme Court of Shenanigans reached a decision.
Let's go there live right now for a full report.
After long deliberations at the Supreme Court of Shenanigans about the authenticity of the great office meltdown mystery of 2008, we finally have a verdict. This video is indeed shenanigans. Shenanigans! The evidence is mounting. Besides the monitors being unplugged and the appearance of a buff fireman on a unicorn wearing a top hat, the security footage is very revealing. The people are speaking Russian, and yet the security tape shows the date formatted with the month before the year. Now, standard formatting for that region would have the day before the month. So, all in all, the court declares shenanigans. We've also found out one more thing. This is a hung jury.
It's a hung jury.
Oh, come on. That was kind of funny. With the wink and that was pretty good. Fair enough. You can't question the Supreme Court of Shenanigans. You just can't do it.
You
So
cannot.
it has been branded.
Branded!
Coming up tomorrow on an all-new Attack of the Show, In the Loop, we go one-on-one with porn star Joanna Angel.
No, adult porn
film
star.
actress.
Adult
porn
film girl who has
porno,
sex on
hardcore type penetration stuff.
Yes.
About erotica LA and the state of the porno industry.
And then on Friday, Chris Hardwick will be here to, get his, touchscreen phone and gadgetron from LG.
Okay, cool.
Finger LG. Good night.
Bye, everybody. Next place up next.